Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my makeup decluttering. In this video I'm going to be showing you the eyeliners and lip products and eyeshadows that I'm getting rid of. The last video I showed palettes, blushes, and face products like concealer and foundation. If you want to see what I got rid of in those categories, I'll link it below or link it right here. You guys can just check it out by clicking this annotation. So there's only one mascara I'm getting rid of, and it's the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara sample. This is one that I think I got for my birthday, and I used it until it went bad, and it was actually a pretty good mascara. I didn't hate it, so that's always a plus, but it's just gone bad now, so I have to get rid of it. A couple different eyeliners. These are from Coastal Scents years ago. They have these really creamy eyeliners, but I just don't use them and I don't need them anymore, so those are going. I have 3 purple eyeliners I'm getting rid of. So the first one is Sumida, I think, and it's just kind of an eyeliner slash eyeshadow base. And then this one is Milani Ultra Fine Liquid Eyeliner. I think I got this from the Dollar Tree actually, just to use for fun, but I don't really have a use for it. Plus, it smells pretty bad. And the next one is, now I remember why I'm getting rid of this one because I can't get that off, but it's the Ico London Skinny Liquid Eyeliner, also a purple one. So 3 purple ones I'm sad to see go, but I really don't use them or need them. On the color kick, I have a blue one. This is Cella, and it is also an eyeliner pen. Look at this crazy tip. Like, is that not crazy? But getting rid of that smells awful. Eyeliners and mascaras smell the worst when they go bad. That's how you know they've gone bad. And I just got a couple pencils, Pacifica and Wet n Wild. Don't need them. Stila, this brown pen eyeliner, is hands down one of my favorite eyeliners. I love the felt tip. It's the most perfect felt tip ever, and you know, it's $20, so I don't really like buying it, which is why I haven't replaced it, but love, love, love this mascara. It's waterproof, it's awesome. The You're So Fine Elizabeth Mott eyeliner. I hate this because it's the brush applicator, so I don't even really use this, so goodbye.
I just got a whiff of it. That is not okay.
Oh, and then the last thing was, it's like this liquid to powder eyeshadow or something with a weird lip gloss looking applicator, and I'm not a fan. So now I'm going to show you the eyeshadows I'm getting rid of. These consist of mini eyeshadow palettes and single eyeshadows.
So the first 4 are getting dropped.
So the first 4 are LA Colors. Do you guys remember when this was all the rage on YouTube? This Tease 5 eyeshadow palette that I dropped, but it doesn't matter since I'm getting rid of it. This was like the color palette to have. I mean, I can't believe I've been on YouTube long enough to say that. And then these eyeshadow trios, which are really good quality. These are really great eyeshadows to get if you're on a budget and you find these at Dollar Tree. Woohoo! They're great starter eyeshadows, but I just don't reach for them anymore. I have 3 Maybelline eyeshadow palettes. This one, which is in really bad condition with the tape on it and everything. This is Amber Adventure. Oh my god. This was one of my first most favorite neutral quads. It's just gorgeous, and it still is, but it's really old. It's broken down. I have shadows like this, I just don't need it, but this was amazing. And then do you guys remember when these Maybelline Eye Studio quads came out? This was also like all the rage a couple years ago. I have Taupe Temptress and Sunset Seduction, which are really pretty shades, but I just don't reach for these, so don't need them. Some other eyeshadows I'm getting rid of. This Almay Intense Eye Color Trio, really pretty, but just don't use it. This M Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, it has eyeshadow, blush, lip color, all of it. I actually did a holiday look on this a couple Christmases ago, which I'll link in the description box, because I did like how that came out. I think it's really pretty, but I'm sorry, I feel like M Cosmetics came into the beauty industry a couple years ago and took YouTube by storm, and then it kind of faded because it was Michelle Phan, and now it's just kind of not talked about anymore. When I was in New York City last month, well, not last month now, 2 months ago, I tried to find the store, and I guess it doesn't exist anymore, so I don't really know what's going on with M Cosmetics, but I'm good. Another little palette that looks like LA Colors, but it's Pop Beauty. This e.l.f. eyeshadow quad that I actually put with random shadows that I don't even remember what the brand is anymore, so getting rid of that. The Wet n Wild Color Icon palette in Greed. I have better Wet n Wild eyeshadows than this. These were just okay, so I'm okay getting rid of that. Another Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. This is the Fergie one. I think this was also from Influencer, if I'm not mistaken. I used this maybe once, and I'm just not a fan. The Chi Chi eye palette. This has lots of cute little purple shades in it. Again, not really something that I find myself using a lot. And the California Collection sample from BH Cosmetics. Yeah. Another sample is from Sigma. The Bare, Dare, and Flare collections. These samples I just don't find myself using. It's a good idea to send, but I don't think to use teeny tiny palettes with like 1 or 2 eyeshadows in them. Like these from Coastal Scents. Another Almay Intense Eye Color trio, and then this e.l.f. quad. So I have an abundance of Sally Girl eyeshadows. First I have these little domed baked eyeshadows. Really pretty colors, just not the best quality. They're like the little dollar eyeshadows at Sally's. Then I have the Sally Girl eyeshadows. Do you guys remember these when you could just obsessively buy all the colors and make all your custom little eyeshadows? And these are not bad. Looking back, they're a little bit chalky. I don't know why I thought they were like the best quality in the world. More so I just thought it was fun to create them. You know, it was like $1 each. I remember Emily Noel 83. She was the one I was hooked on at first. She was my first like ride or die guru that I still watch to this day. I still love her, but she got me hooked on these way back in the day, and I thought they were the greatest thing ever, but I think it's time to retire these. Some more eyeshadows, single ones. I got Smashbox, I got Urban Decay, an Urban Decay sample one. I have a Lancome one. This one I actually loved because this looks exactly like Naked Lunch from MAC. It is View. It's a shimmer from the Color Design collection, I guess. But yeah, Naked Lunch dupe, even though it's probably more expensive. An Ulta single. This was what you got for when the first Ulta in Connecticut opened up. This was kind of like the freebie that you got in a little bag. And then a Pacifica eyeshadow duo. I hate how cheap their packaging is. I hate it. And their eyeshadows are just, they're not the best. Then I have this shimmer loose pigment eyeshadow. BP is the brand? I'm not sure. And then the 17 Eyes eyeshadows, which I got from a subscriber years ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed these. I loved these eyeshadows, but they're just getting pretty old now. Alright, so the last products I have are lip products, and I actually have a bunch, so I'm going to try and go through this as quickly as possible so I'm not dragging this video on. So, I'm going to kind of categorize. So, I have all these EOS lip balms. There are 7 here, if you can see. All different flavors and scents. Basically, these are either expired or they're scents that I really don't like. I used to display these on my dresser as like a little ice cream kind of bowl. That was also inspired by Emily Noel 83, but I just find it's useless, especially if I'm not going to use them, so goodbye. So then I have some little tub lip products. I have this Alpha Juice Lip. I think this is from one of those cheapy websites that I think I got sponsored by, or I found and I thought it was great and I'd give it a shot, and then it's like, it's just okay. Then I have the Kors Lip Butter, and this is in pomegranate. This again was like a big thing, but it's just kind of old. I might actually get another of that because I do think it's a great lip butter, but it's old, so I gotta get a new one. Mica Beauty, this little tinted lip color. This is actually not bad. I have worn this in several videos, I think. It's just very, very drying. It's like the most drying tinted balm stain you will ever try in your life, so it's just not worth it. And then the Color of Grace by Philosophy little lip gloss. These were at Big Lots when they were getting rid of them, or they discontinued them, and I kind of grabbed all of the Philosophy stuff, but then I never really used it. And then the last little pop one I have is a tinted lip balm in Apple Pink by Kaylin. This, I don't know if you can tell, is like shrinking up, and when it shrinks up like that, you can tell it's gone really bad because it's a cream product, so it is drying out. Next I have these Sorme lipsticks and Clinique lipsticks. These are kind of what I started with in my professional kit, so these aren't actually like my personal use. These were my professional makeup kit. So, and there's abundance of colors. I'm not going to open all of them, but all you need to know is they're getting on the older side. I have better quality products now, and I just don't need them anymore, so goodbye. So I have a bunch of these Stila lip glazes, and then I have this e.l.f. Hyper Shine Gloss, which is kind of like it. A friend had given me these Stila ones, and they came in handy a few times. I did like them. Not my most favorite formula, and they are old, so I gotta get rid of them. Then this e.l.f. one I'm just never gonna use. Plus, I always found that formula was really sticky. By the way, if you hear snow blowing, guys, that's because my dad's outside snow blowing our driveway and our sidewalk in front of the house, and I'm really close to that. But yeah, so we got a snowstorm, so please don't mind that. Next I have 3 NYX lipsticks. I love these. I have still several NYX lipsticks. I like the formula, but these are really old. I remember when my favorite was this one. This is Frappuccino, right? Yeah, Frappuccino. I still remember the name. I loved it, but these are just getting kind of gross. So now I have lots of random lip balms. I have these holiday lip smackers that I thought would be delicious, and then they weren't. And then this Avon lip balm that I got from my friend and I liked, and then this Crayola one that I got from the Target One Spot I thought was so cute. It smells like yummy strawberry, but I just don't need these anymore. So next I have these squeezy kind of lip gloss tubes. I have an e.l.f. one, which I loved. This is a lip balm, apple jelly from Bath & Body Works. Whipped vanilla from Bath & Body Works, which is heaven. And then the 2-in-1 conditioning gloss from e.l.f. So those I'm getting rid of. Then I have random like tube ones. Oh my god, so this, do you remember when this came out? This is the Rimmel Show Off Lip Lacquer. Really pretty color. I think I got this from Influencer. These smell like straight up plastic, and it never gets better. So I literally used this enough to review it, and then I just stopped using it, and I think everyone did, because it just smells awful. And it's not just mine. Everyone was saying the same thing. Then I have this Be a Bombshell lip pencil. Let me show you this. I don't know if it's gonna, yeah, it's coming up. Look at that white crystal stuff. It's like sugars on there, and it's like, I don't know what that is, but that's really, really gross. Another one that I'm getting rid of that was, again, like kind of a all the rave type thing, because it was in a lot of hauls a couple years ago, is this L'Oreal one. And I don't remember what this is called. It had this doe foot applicator, and it was pretty good, but again, one of those ones you get, you love for a little bit, you review, and then you kind of forget about, and then it goes bad. So I'm guilty of it, but it's gotta go. Another product like that actually is the Revlon Colorstay Ultimate Suede Lipstick. I actually did a first impression review of this, and I think that was maybe the only first impression I've ever done. If you guys want to see more first impression reviews, let me know in the comments. But I did one on this lipstick, I'll link it below, and it was just not the best. I was expecting so much more. Look at these cute little Yankee Candle lip balms. Vanilla, cupcake, and buttercream. Adorable, smell really good, but just not the most moisturizing. I had so many of these Nivea lip balms. I think I got rid of a lot of them before this purging, but I'm not a fan of them. Everyone is, and I'm just not. Just like these sugar lip scrubs, these were the free like birthday ones from Sephora, and I hate the scent. I just, no, it's no. This Bare Minerals lip gloss I loved. I got it on a sale at Ulta, and it is in Sugar Cookie, or no wait, Sephora. I got it on a sale one of those places. It's just really old and yucky and stuff, but such a pretty color. But honestly, I just have all of these random lip glosses and lip balms that I'm getting rid of too. There's just so many that it really doesn't matter if I go into them all individually, but I will go into this one. This is the Carmex Moisture Plus Lip Balm. I'm not a Carmex fan. I never have been. Again, it's one of those lip balms that everyone loves, and it's tried and true. I've never really loved it. I literally got this because it's in cheetah packaging. What a waste of money. I know, but it's just, I was lured in by the cuteness. No. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 2-part little series of makeup purging and decluttering. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, if you'd like to see more like this in the future, if I do it again or with other products, and let me know what you guys are getting rid of. I want you to do this with me because it just feels so good to have that stress out of my life, to have less to look through so I get ready faster. It's just really, really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!